Alright, welcome back, everybody. I know we're getting started a few minutes late, but luckily not getting started too late, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But today we're going to be starting our hardcore Subnautica Below Zero run through, so definitely looking forward to that. So we're just going to hop right into it. Let me make sure, it looks like my green screen's already pretty well to good. Just a little finicky there, but you know, it always is, unfortunately, when it's nighttime, so not much I can do about it unless I got like a fuck ton more lamps, but you know, that's for another day. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Future stats problem right there, right? So we'll probably get, well, we have the schedule for like an hour and a half to like 8 or whatever, so we'll probably play about that time, but we will see. Alright. Let's see, what graphics do we have this on? Medium? Might be able to kick it up to high and be alright, honestly. We'll see how the stream goes. If I need to put it down to medium, then we will, but... now fully voiced, indeed. Only my audio wasn't so awful, you know? This is our regular run through. I think we could probably just delete that, right? Alright, we're just gonna delete it. We're gonna start a new hardcore. Yeah, hardcore run through. You would think you would still get O2 alerts though, right? Like you would figure that the computer would still give you O2 alerts when you're about to drown, but who knows? Who knows? Man, hopefully my new headset, I got that ordered a couple days ago, and fuck, I need, so waiting for that to come in. Let me see, it looks like it's coming in on, this should be arriving Thursday, but man, can Thursday not come soon enough? This headset's so
take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is for me and Sam. We need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Hey, how's it going today, Relatina? Welcome to Subnautica Below Zero, standalone game. You're just started, so. I was just saying, I'm so ready for my new headset to come in. The audio on this is fucking trash. Ruh-roh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die in the life pod. Oh no, we're okay. Alright, here we are. Back on the planet 4546B.
Enjoy your stay.
Well, that's fucking rude. Okay, so crate over there, so I guess that's where we want to go, right? Oh, it looks like, oh, got some flares, got some nutrient bricks dropped around. Good, good. I could actually use a nutrient brick pretty much straight away. A little bit hungry, but yeah, how's your day going, Latina? Up to anything fun today? Or just working, or I know you told me what days you work, but second part of the game. Kind of. This is a standalone. This is its own story. But it's set on the same planet. Got a whole bunch of aqua. Ooh, we can even make our water. Yeah, this is its own standalone. Yeah. First part of the game. Part? This is the first run through of this, if that's what you're talking about. Like, this is the first episode of this run through, if that's what you mean. Alright, I think that's probably all the water and stuff we're gonna get. We are a little bit chilly, so let's start heading towards the drop pod before we freeze a bit.
Landing was a bit rough, but I don't think Altera spotted me. I hid from the satellite. The drop pod deployed the center. Just have to find it, then I'll be ready.
Okay, so I do know from playing this before, there are a few logs that we can listen to. So why don't we listen to these first? Such as, we'll go through all these, but is it this one? Oh, I thought there was. Oh, maybe they changed that now. Okay. We'll wait till we get to the life pod, and then we'll read through these real quick, so you get the whole full story and stuff going on here. All right, we'll grab a little bit of resources. You never could have too many resources in the beginning. You know what I mean? Little tit, good for life. Tits for tots. But this is a hardcore run through again, so we only get one life. So if we do die in game, that's it. Which I'm a little concerned about, but not too concerned about. Because this game's this one's a little bit easier than the original Subnautica, so I think we should be good, but we'll see. We'll see how the run through goes. But yeah, same game, same principle. Pretty good storyline. I'll try not to skip any of the story this time. We haven't got a whole bunch of it yet. We just got dropped off in 4546B by a passing ship. And we know it's something related to do with Altair. Oh, fuck. If I just... As I almost just drowned straight away. Well, that's the run-through, folks. Oh, fuck. That would not be great, would it? Okay. So let's go through the logs we start with in the game. So, the future of Xenoworks is something we have from Jackson Isis. I don't know why Isis is in the game. This sounds not amazing. Hey there, Xeno workers. I know there's been lots of rumors circulating, so I just want to clear some stuff up. In the spirit of openness and transparency, which you know means a lot to us all here. First of all, no. Altair did not buy us. We're still Xenoworks. We're not going to move offices or start having some kind of hierarchical structure or even like making you show up on site or anything like that. Although you should for the snacks alone. We're still the scrappy, agile, research-first startup you all sign on to. What does this controlling stake stuff mean? Well, I guess the most direct way to put it is that it means more. More equipment, more research, more risk, more experimentation. More of everything that makes us great. And most of all, more cash for you and your research. And yes, snacks. Can't bribe me with snacks. I'd be all about that. Lena will be in touch pretty soon about exchanging your old gen Xenoworks PDAs for snazzy new Altera upgrades and to help you get comfy with some really minor policy changes that are going to help keep everything running nice and smooth going forward. Yeah, congratulations everyone. We did this together and now we're going to be able to do so much more. Cheers, Isis Jax, Communication Specialist, Xenoworks. So that's who Robin, that's the character we're playing in this one. That's who we work for, I'd assume, is Xenoworks. We also have a notice of death from Sam. Dear Miss IU, on behalf of Zeta Landon, 4546B Robotics Section Leader, and Indra Cormack, President of Altair Transgov, I regret to inform you of the death of Samantha IU. She died on Planet 4546B regrettably as a result of injuries sustained in an accident arising from her own negligence. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. While further details are unavailable at this time, you will receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperation concerning your responsibilities as next of kin with regards to repayment of damages and legal fees. So Sam is our sister. We just found out she did die. And I know that has something to do with why we're here, but... checklist, we don't need to go over that. Also no checklist and whatnot. Okay, before you start with a lot more stuff to listen to, but it sounds like we don't have that yet. So we don't really need to do too much with that as far as that goes, right? Need a personal log? Alright.
Found the drop pod.
Alright. Hold on, we did get some more logs and communications just now. Oh yeah, here they are.
Found the drop pod. Is there anything better than being not cold and not wet? Well, I guess being not on fire and not injured aren't bad either. Now that I'm settled, I can start to look for you, Sam. I should reread the message your colleague sent me. Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Will said.
Okay, so we have a whole bunch of extra stuff here that we can go over now. So we're gonna listen to all these messages, alright? We'll just kind of get this out of the way as far as storyline goes.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little ultrabite. I'll leave the starchy tuberous nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
All
Should
right.
be able to use it.
Obviously, geez, sorry, I just ate. I like huffed down my food before getting onto this, so obviously very close. No pictures with this one. This one, there's a picture of Sam and Penguin.
Seek shelter.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Altera is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguin. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
All right, 3 more messages. We're just gonna crush through all of them, like I said. So I'm just gonna shut up and let the story go.
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky potato. Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby, the mission. One of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like nothing to see here. Honestly, kind of glad you can't answer so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about XenoWorks getting bought. I'm sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Eye on the alien prize. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well,
New
anyway,
synthesized.
I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said. But I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, what's not to love?
Driven plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Indeed. All right, here we go.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it. Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. but one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
Okay, so we know that Altera, right, which is the same company in the first game. We were part of Altera when we crash landed on the planet. Oh fuck, what the fuck is that? Must be part of the island. We crash landed on Altera, so now we're finding out Altera's doing some pretty shady shit. They found a Leviathan infected with Kara, which is the disease we cured in the first game. And we don't really know what's going on with that yet, but we're gonna see. And obviously, Sam is saying she found something out, but has not been able to tell us. So, obviously, a bunch of weird shit going on here. So, we're gonna have to see what's up with that. But anyway, in the meantime, let's grab some creep vine. We need a whole bunch of creep vine supplies, so let's do that. So we can make an oxygen tank, and we can make some fins, so we're hopefully can get around a little bit quicker and not have a very high possibility of dying. But as you've noticed, this world, or I guess it's the same world, but this zone of the planet is definitely a lot colder. So we actually have a warmth meter in the bottom left. So if we get too cold, we will start taking damage and whatnot. Which you don't get in the water, only when you're out traveling about on land. But this one actually has a huge chunk of land for us to explore and whatnot. So we're gonna.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Byzantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though.
Okay, sounds great. So it sounds like Robin has a little bit of survival skills. So definitely nothing wrong with having a little bit of survival skills in this very hard to surviving climate.
Some speed.
Indeed. And let's grab a little bit of tit and let's make an oxygen tank. Okay, now we'll actually be able to breathe for much longer.
Blueprints to your database. New blueprints
tool.
synthesized. The standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
We can make a compass if we get a wiring kit. I don't know how much we need that straight away. We're going to want to try and build a base again pretty early on if we are able to. We obviously don't have any blueprints to start with. And if you kind of go above the water here, this is a huge part of the island here. And I don't really remember what stuff is, so we're going to have to try and look around. Let's see what our oxygen's at now. 72, we've almost doubled our oxygen output now, so at least we can stay underwater for a little bit longer. I think right now the best thing to do is just keep collecting some resources and look around for some blueprints and whatnot. Pretty not too dangerous area that we're in right now. We should be able to swim without a huge fear of something attacking us and whatnot, but we will see. We'll see how it goes. So we did need a little bit of silver, so let's try and collect some silver so we can make a compass, because compass is always useful for navigation. Although I guess we didn't use it too much in the last one, but you know, it can be useful. But for someone like me who's just does my own thing, maybe not as much, but we'll see. I feel like I have a pretty good sense of direction in my general life, so maybe that's why I don't find it as useful, but especially when you're driving around the ambulance, you know, you have to know where you're going most of the time. Not all the time. You know, I use the GPS occasionally in my life as well, but yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast yesterday too. I will go through and edit it on YouTube to get rid of the beginning parts, so it's a little bit easier to listen back to. But I haven't had time to do that today. Unfortunately, I had to run to Walmart, which I always fucking despise going to Walmart, but because I had to pick up prescriptions. So basically, that's why I started a little bit late. Because by the time I fucking got back to my house and ate, and then got the stream going, it was a little bit late by that time. So okay, but yeah, I did play this game pretty recently. Because we were streaming it, but we didn't manage to complete the game because this game is not still fully released, but it's pretty fucking close, so I think we should be okay. Hopefully, since we're only playing this once a week, by the time we kind of get to where they've completed the story, they'll have some more stuff released. Maybe that's too much of a dream, but we'll see. If I remember correctly, I do know there's some bases and stuff around. I don't know if we're far enough in quite yet for the bases. I think it's somewhere over here. But a good chunk of this island is explorable. I have not explored it all. We definitely did not explore it all.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
200
Sounds
meters.
like a distress call.
Does it? Where's the source? I don't have the source. I do remember there's a base over here, so we're gonna go check this base out to start with. I remember where some of the stuff is, but again, I'm trying to make this not a speed run, but it's kind of hard when you know where everything is, or at least some stuff. But we'll kind of see how it goes. So, but I am definitely gonna make sure that we explore the whole storyline. I'll read out all the PDAs we have and stuff, and all that good jazz. So, don't worry, we'll make it good. So, as you can see here, we have an alien arm. Remember, these arches were used to hold the alien facilities together in Base Subnautica, which is interesting. So it goes somewhere over here, so we can follow it for a little bit. If I recall, though, it goes kind of deep. I don't think we're gonna be able to explore all the way down to where it goes, but oh, the jellyfish. Okay, so my coworkers the other day, right? We were talking about like immortality and stuff, or like what we want to be reincarnated as after we die, right? And one of my coworkers said she wanted to be, man, I'm trying to think what she said. I can't remember what she said, but I said I'd want to be like a hawk. I think being reincarnated as a hawk would be pretty fucking amazing. Just to be able to see like long distances like they do, and still be like a predator and be able to fly. You know, I think that'd be very exhilarating. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, and we started talking about like the immortal jellyfish. You know, there's the species of jellyfish. They're very small, right? They're like the size of a pinky nail. And they live forever, and we're like, well, how's that even possible, right? So we did a little bit of research into that, and it's like these jellyfish apparently, and they like rejuvenate their cells, and they can like they can basically like devolve themselves back into an earlier stage, and that's kind of how they survive, which is very fucking interesting. But so there is a bridge up here. I think we just need some lube for it. If we get some lube for it, then we can get it working, maybe? I don't quite remember. We're gonna go check it out real quick. And grab all this extra food and whatever the fuck's in these crates. Water, food, good. And just a limestone chunk just fucking sitting here. Don't mind if I do. Hydraulic fluid.
New blueprint synthesized.
4 gel sacks and creepvine seed cluster. Yeah, we definitely don't have any of that stuff, so. Okay, we're getting pretty cold. We're gonna take a little dip. Just a little dip. But we're gonna go explore this one facility. I know where it's at, just because I think we can get the habitat builder and start getting a base going pretty early on. Because, man, you know what I hate? I hate using those fucking waterproof lockers and having to shove a bunch of stuff in them because they just cannot hold anything worth of shit. So I'd rather have a base up and running so we can actually get all of our stuff and store it effectively. There's always little heat vents and stuff around that we can get a little bit of heat from too. I don't know if it matters. I think we're gonna take the high road. I can't remember if either matters, but yeah, warmth is a huge problem, so we're gonna definitely have to keep track of that, because if we die to cold.
All Terra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Indeed. That'd be a dumb way to go, wouldn't it? Just freezing to death? Yeah, no. Okay, we did manage to find this one, though. I knew it's somewhere over here, but we'll collect a whole bunch of this stuff. We're gonna need, of course, like always, a whole bunch of tit. Just like in regular Subnautica, you need a fucking ton of tit to build bases and whatnot. I think we might be able to start with the scanner room straight away, though. I don't know where we're gonna build a base yet. Hopefully, not too far. Some notes about this map and about Subnautica Below Zero. The map is way fucking smaller than regular Subnautica. Like, it's a lot smaller. So don't be surprised if, you realize that we're not really going quite as deep as we were in Subnautica, and there's not quite as many vehicles and stuff as there is in base Subnautica. So there's only really like one submarine we can get. Wait, is this? Where's the fucking entrance? Oh, it's up here. Before we fucking freeze to death, please. Thank you. But yeah, so you'll kind of see what I mean as we go. There's still a prawn suit too, so we will build the prawn suit eventually.
Fine
But
robotics. This is where Sam worked.
well, it looks fucking trash now, doesn't it? Obviously, we don't even know what happened in the game I streamed when I streamed it before. And those videos are all gone now, unfortunately, because I hadn't streamed to YouTube yet. They've gotten deleted off Twitch, so that's why it's great that we're streaming it again. Large room fragment. See, now this is what I'm talking about. We can have a large room and just, this is also something that was not in Subnautica. It was large rooms, so you can kind of divide them up how you want and put a whole bunch of decorations and whatnot in it, so.
New blueprint synthesized.
Well, thank you. I do like that. And we can start with alien containment. So we're definitely going to do that and hatch some little babies. We're going to have some little baby fishes. It's going to be fucking amazing. I do like doing that, so. Alright, give me some wall shelves up here. Some plasteel ingot. What? Playa steel. Got our bench and cylindrical stuff. Nah, I think I could live without that. Ooh, some lube. I do like me some lube. As you guys know, all alone out here. By yourself.
New blueprint synthesized.
You gotta keep yourself busy somehow. Lube definitely helps. I'm just saying.
New blueprint synthesized.
You know, it might be a daily chore, but at least it's something you can do, right? Yeah, and we'll definitely decorate our base up a whole bunch, get in our bedroom and whatnot, get like a little kitchen area. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be?
New blueprint
Like I'd miss Fred
synthesized.
being exposed as the alien intruder.
That's not gonna happen.
But you didn't say you were
New
not the
blueprint
intruder.
synthesized.
No, not this argument again. I beg you.
I think the game will settle this debate.
So, I just want to ask you something quick before Zeta gets back and we start playing. It's about the cavern with the frozen leviathan.
New
I
blueprint
investigated
synthesized.
and
Investigated? When? I didn't see you.
maybe you were asleep or busy doodling inappropriate sea creatures.
Those drawings are
Anyway, I've looked into it, and I think we have reason to be concerned. It wasn't that long ago this planet was uninhabitable.
New
But if we
blueprint
work together,
synthesized.
we can get them to put an end to the Corral mutation experiments.
I'm not comfortable with this.
Samantha, you're paranoid.
Come on now. You're Sam out. She has our safety at heart.
And the rest of us don't?
Zeta!
Can we play the game now?
Fine.
Fine, just play a stupid game. We got something else.
In goes a battery and titanium. Out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has some fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I will
New
find out what
blueprint
happened.
synthesized.
I promise.
A refillable flask to store dispensed contents from the coffee machine, or tea, or any other hot drinkable liquid you may find.
I do like hot liquids. Nice and juicy. Hold on, we got another PDA in here.
Oh, you brought a friend.
Spy Pangling in training. We're recording audio. Is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Corral pustules on the frozen leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of
New
itself.
blueprint
It's
synthesized.
well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. Strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates,
Are you feeling unsafe?
very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the snow fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the penguins.
New blueprint
Oh.
synthesized.
Yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety. I'll take care of it, okay?
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
Okay, obviously,
Blueprint synthesized.
But something's not right.
as you can see, we're getting a fuck ton of blueprints. But yeah, I forgot, there is a jukebox in this too.
Water source. Water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy blueprint synthesized.
Yeah, so if we put around a jukebox, man, I remember loving the jukebox in this game. Fuck me, that's amazing, just having some music. You know, you never really realize how much music makes a difference until you don't have it, right? We did get a large filter water, we'll have that. We'll have a little bit of a snacky snack here. Thermos we can't use quite yet, but we're mostly just going to focus on building a base for today. We did get a huge part of the story already, kind of, and we still have a whole bunch of PDAs to listen to, so.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central? Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Emmanuel. It is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out?
Obviously, alien
We have
teleporter here.
professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
Okay, so they're researching, Altera is researching bacteria, the Kara infection for whatever reason, which we don't know quite yet, so we'll kind of have to figure that out as we go, but... Hold on, which one did we just do? Oh yeah. Did we do Sapient Life? I don't think we did.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
An SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penguins. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains in the family?
Oh, my family has many different brains. Like a
Hydra?
Well... Oh, yeah, actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Okay, so basically we found out, I don't know, she had some good relations with some people, but we do know that they're now researching the infection for whatever reason. We know from earlier, from listening to the PDAs, that they found a Leviathan class creature somewhere, and that they were doing some research on it. So we're going to have to find that eventually and see what's up with that. But we don't know what happened to them so far. We just know people are missing, and the base looks like it is fucking demolished. So that's basically all the info we have at this time. But yeah, we did manage to get a fuck ton of blueprints, so we're gonna go back to our little life pod and get work on our base. And we'll probably be working on that for most of the run through today. I'm thinking we definitely want to get like a bedroom. We definitely want to get some storage up. We want to get a alien containment so we can get some eggs going straight away, just so we can have some little babies, and then we can study some of the fish and whatnot. Even though they're close to finishing the storyline for this game, they don't have it where like every item you scan has a description. So, but I think most of the fish do, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong about that.
All
So.
Terra supply cache nearby.
Do we go to the supply cache? We're almost full up on inventory, so I feel like we could probably leave the supply cache for now. Doesn't really have too much in there if I remember correctly, but we'll go grab it eventually. Okay, that's just a little uber ringfish. But yeah, you'll notice a lot of the same fish and whatnot too, so. But definitely some new leviathans, so some new stuff trying to eat my face, which will not be as enjoyable. But you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you just gotta whack a fish in the nose, right? Just like the reapers, right? It's just like sharks in real life. You just gotta whack them on the nose and they leave you alone, right? Yeah, we totally tried to do that, but maybe we can get a stasis rifle early on in this one too, because we didn't even use a stasis rifle in Subnautica. So if we can get a stasis rifle and try and actually use that to our advantage, that would be nice. Spoil you. You're kind of already getting spoiled just from watching the run through, so you kind of already missed a good portion of the story, just because a lot of the beginning of this is a whole bunch of fucking PDAs about the story stuff. So
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? It didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Okay, you know, I did realize, actually, we don't have a habitat builder, so we actually can't make a base quite yet. I didn't even realize we didn't have that yet, so we're gonna have to go grab a little bit more materials. I don't remember where the habitat builder even is, so we're gonna have to find that for sure. But we could store some of this stuff for now. And how do I make water again? What? Water purification tablets. Use? Okay, there we go. Okay, oh, I got a large filter water. If that's the case, then maybe we'll go get this supply cache. And where is this distress call? I don't see a beacon for it, which is very interesting, to say the least. But I'm trying to think. We might want to go back to the main island and try and find the habitat builder then. But I could have swore it was in that first place, but maybe not. Oh, fuck me. A sea glide would be so nice too, wouldn't it? Have you started playing this yet, Master Builder? Did you look into playing it? Or have you not yet? Okay, let's grab a whole bunch of this extra stuff and whatnot. Where is... How did I lose track of this? Okay. Man, I am definitely a little bit special, but... we'll kind of explore around the life pod some more then. We'll see if we can't find any more land bases. I remember where a couple of them are. Maybe the other island that I know of has the habitat builder. We'll go check that out real quick. But it's kind of the opposite direction of here, so...